Hey folks, I'm Donnie the Fuzzy Faced Fisherman. Thanks for joining me here in Red Dirt Fishing. I'm going to show you what Mystery Tackle Box sent us for the month of April here in Red Dirt Country. All right, folks. So as I start breaking into this box here, I want to explain something that I've been asked a few times. I've been asked what box number I have, and if you shop at your local big box store and you were to pick up a Mystery Tackle Box, this is the Bass Elite box, you're going to see in the corner that there will be a box number. Notice my box does not have a box number on it. That is because it's a subscription box. They base the subscription box off of your zip code, best I know, and they match the baits to wherever your zip code says you fish at. Without further ado, let's break into said Mystery Tackle Box. All right. First thing coming out of the box here, it's good old-fashioned chatterbait. All right, Z-Man's chatterbait, and I'm actually happy to see this. I just lost one of these day before yesterday. I'm sure it happens to the best of us. You know, you got a thin spot on your line somewhere in there. Cast it out there, and the line snapped about 6-7 foot back off the where my lure was at. And I watched my lure sail across the water. I was kind of upset to see it go because I think I'd only fished with that one, I think twice. But I got a replacement, so I'm stoked about it. It's a different color. I'm gonna show you the color again here. It's a darker one, and I don't mind fishing with a darker one. See here, they got the smoked it color. That's what they call it, the smoked it. Right there, smoked it. Right on. All right, next one coming out the box, Lunker Hunt, the Jolt 8F. This is the Impact series. Oh, these are the ones. Okay, these guys are built like a tank. I'm familiar with these. I've heard about these. I don't own any of these guys. These I don't know if you can tell. It's a pretty solid bait. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's meant to be bounced off of all kinds of cover. You know, right now I can fish in spots that are fairly shallow, but there's a lot of rocks. And this sucker, I'm hoping I can bounce this dude off rocks and not have to worry about damaging this thing too much. It's pretty thin. I'm gonna show. Look at that. It's pretty thin. I'm betting it's got a tight wobble to it. Floating. Yeah, there you go. It says everything on the back. There you go. Tight wobble, floating. Right on. It says 8 foot depth. Good deal. Happy to have a square bill in the tackle box. Next, right, speaking of square bills, this one's from Team Arc, the CT35. Look at the paint job on that guy. He's got some fun color to him. And the square bill on it is very rigid, very abrupt, and it's fanned out nicely. He's got an orange belly. I don't know if you can see it. Got the orange belly there. It's a floating. Okay, so it's we'll call it suspending, but it's square bill crankbait. I'm happy to have it. Happy to have another one. Oh, what's this? Magnet weight transfer. Okay, there's a diagram on the back. I know it's kind of reflective, hard to see, but tells you a little bit about the lure. That's pretty slick. That's a nice lure. All right, moving on. And all right, got another jig. It's from Kalen's, the Cast Stalker jig. Oh, he's kind of got a fun head on him. It's I'm gonna have to take this out, see if I don't know how to describe the head on this thing. It's like I'd call it a football, half of a football, but it's not the traditional football head jig like you'd expect. It's more round. I'm gonna see if I can show this to you. It's round all the way around. It's kind of missile-like. What do they call this? Just a all-around, all-purpose jig, I bet. Yeah, the Cast Stalker jig, 3/8 ounce jig. All right, there's a look at her again. Got a nice bait keeper on it. That's a solid hook. Oh, right on. I'm happy to have another jig. As I said, I lost that one chatterbait day before yesterday, and I replaced it immediately with a jig. Start jigging, so I'm gonna throw that jig in the tackle box right there along with it. And as Mystery Tackle Box always does, you know, they're gonna pair their baits together. So I've got they call this the Euro Tackle Finesse. It's the the pheromone scented Metacraw. Look at that bad boy. These are little guys. And you know what? That's probably a good size for that jig right there. It'd be a nice little trailer for it. Heck yeah. It's got pheromone technology according to this package here. Pheromone technology. We'll see about that. What else? All right. Guggen. There we go. Guggen making an appearance finally. Okay, so they're calling it. Check these out. This is Guggen. What are they calling them? They're just calling them a dart. All right, so they got their dart bait. Right, so I haven't seen these from Guggen before. I've heard about them. I've never seen them, and now I have some. But those that watch the channel are know that I'm a fan of my fluke, my jerk baits. So I'm gonna definitely use these guys. Call it Pure Passion Watermelon Red. I generally use white, so I'll give the Watermelon Red Guggen dart a shot and see where we go with it. Right on. Next one out of the box here. Okay, Z-Man coming back at us. Looked like a small profile spinnerbait. Nothing too crazy, nothing too sexy. Just a double willow blade spinner here. 3/8 ounce head. The color on it's I don't know, almost looks tropical. Not real common in my neck of the woods to fish with, but doesn't mean I won't use it. Got one more shot at it. There it is. Z-Man. And here we are. Guggen showing up again. These are the doob tubes. Right on. Check this sucker out. I've been talking about 2024 being the year that I learned to really master the Ned rig, and I'm happy to have these. These ought to make it a little more fun. These things supposedly got the slaunch sauce in them. Yep, slaunch sauce. There it is, right there. But there she is. Call it the smelt color. It's kind of a smoky, black, almost translucent to gray. Old doob tubes. And, oh, got some hooks. Got a little sample pack of hooks. Man, these things right here have got drop shot written all over them. Got some Harmony hooks. Harmony hooks they're pretty proud of the strength on them, and they like to brag about their chemically sharpened hooks. I've never had any issues with them. I'll say that Harmony hooks have I've never broken one. I will say that I have had one rust on me before, but that was totally my fault. So nothing against the Harmony hooks. I'm happy to have some more. Even though these are the little guys, I do use drop shots occasionally, especially in one of the ponds I got right up the road. So I'm gonna throw these in my hook tackle box. What else? And we're down to paperwork. All right, so paperwork, bottom of the tackle box always comes with a little. It's an inventory sheet. Basically tells you what's in there and the cost, what they say the bait's worth. And we got our sticker, right? Sticker of the month. The fish looks like he's made out of mystery tackle boxes. That's pretty cool. And we got Dibbles Tips and Tricks. I typically will read this over my lunch break. All kinds of good reading material in here. There's little, as it says in the title, tips and tricks. There's fun little stories, but here's one, 5 knots you need to know how to tie. It's pretty cool. You got some diagrams in there. And I actually have a small little library of these now, and we'll go back and find myself reading some of the stuff that I run across in these little books. Folks, that's the end of the box. It's empty. And if you are a subscriber to the Mystery Tackle Box, even if it's not the Bass Tackle Box, drop me a comment. Let me know what you have in your box and how it compares and differs to mine. My name is Donnie the Fuzzy Face Fisherman, folks. I appreciate you joining me. Until next time, tight lines to you.